Hello, welcome to the WhiteSchaffPodcast. I am John Schaff.
And I am Adam White.
They should make toilets for animals, like flushable toilets for animals.
No animal would use a flushable toilet.
The animal could poo in the toilet, and you could go and flush it for him.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. You know they have.
And you can train it to flush on its own.
They have animal diapers.
No, that's no good.
Like, I used to have parakeets when I was little, right? And I never got them, but they sell parakeet diapers. Yeah, because parakeet poop, it gets all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but animal toilets, I like the idea.
Yeah, animal diapers are no good because, that you have to clean up the poo. It's more work because if you accidentally drop the poo, you have to pick it up.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
It's a classic.
That's not just animal
scenario.
Poo. If you drop your own poo, you're picking that stuff up.
No, if I drop my poo, there was a reason, and it stays where it lies.
It stays where it lies. It's like in golf, you have to play it where it lies.
Yeah.
It's the same rules, man.
I think there's a stigma around poo in America, and I don't get it.
Stigma.
When you say poo in class, everyone judges you.
Now, do you prefer the term poo?
Poo or poop?
Yeah.
Poo, all the way.
Poo? I like poo, just because, like,
poo.
It's only 3 letters, or however many letters, however many O's you want.
Yeah.
And it just makes life easier. Poo just makes life easier.
I never got syllables. I mean, I got it now, but they tell you to clap every single time you hear a syllable.
Yeah.
And it's like, they used to tell you, say your name over it while you clap. And I would always go, John, like that.
Jaw on?
Yeah, but now I just go, John. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I know what you mean.
If the word was poo-poo head, I would say, like, poo-poo head.
Instead of poo-poo head.
Yeah. They never explained it right.
Do war elephant.
War elephant.
Yeah.
See, I got it now.
Yeah.
Dude, war elephants are cool.
Yeah, they are. We're learning about Hannibal in our in my world history class right now. He used war elephants.
Yeah.
And some crazy stuff.
Big, giant elephants with flamethrowers on them. They shoot lightning out of their tusks.
So, okay. Like, when I first heard about war elephants, I was like, who would use a war elephant,
Oh, I
like,
would totally use a war elephant.
But, like, the more I think about it, if I'm fighting with a sword and a shield and an elephant comes charging at me...
Nope, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm pooing myself. Yeah, like... It's the scare factor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, it probably, like, they do stuff. But, like, how many men do you think they actually killed?
Oh, I'm sure a ton.
Well, I'm sure a ton, too, but all the men, like...
Let me ask you this. Would you rather be in a situation like World War I, where you have to, like, storm the other trench and, like, you're gonna die? Or would you rather be in a group of people facing a war elephant? Because both of those are, like, guaranteed death.
Yeah, well, I think that guns have changed, they've changed everything.
Yeah.
Of course, but, like, if I have a gun, and I'd rather go after the elephant than a trench, but if I just have a sword, I'd rather go in the trench than the elephant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It depends what weapon I'm using.
You think in the future, instead of, like, guns, it's going to be, like, paintball? And, like, the winner of the paintball match, like, paint that you can't wash off?
Oh.
So, like...
No, it'll be phasers, like in Star Trek. Or maybe lightsabers. Maybe lightsabers, we think. I'm betting within 2 years' time, I can carve a turkey at dinner with a lightsaber.
In 2 years?
2 years. I follow the forums.
The thing about lightsabers is it's so hot that you would like everything around it would melt too.
No. You can concentrate the heat. The thing about lightsabers is making keeping the form, keeping the shape of a lightsaber, because there's no way to do that right now.
You could put these magical blue pill capsules into the lightsaber to make the
Kyber
lightsaber.
crystals. That's what they're called in Star Wars. It's a kyber crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it one of those deals? Sure. Yeah, sure. John. So you need to up your ante when it comes to Star Wars trivia when you talk to me. But any big animal, really. What
if when you go fishing, the best bait in the world is poo, but no one discovered that? And we've been wasting our time.
John, there's only one way to find out. We get a fish, and we force poo down its throat.
Oh, I was going to say just like poo in the tank over time.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. Yeah, that probably works better than mine.
Could you imagine being a fish and having those weird fish eyes and swimming with those weird fish fins? Like fins. Could you imagine having fins?
Like,
you could swim
would we
fast.
be in water all the time? Or?
Oh yeah, you're a fish. Although some fish can walk with their fins.
Yeah, like catfish. I heard of this. Like, there are some breeds of catfish that can, like, get out of land.
Yeah, there's some breeds of ocean fish that just can stay on land up to 15 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
They just close their fish gills and,
and
walk on
that's
the
what they
land
do.
with their fins.
Man, talk about innovative.
Yeah. What if we made a fish that could swim, fly, and walk on land?
Okay, so you take... Well, they have, the flying fish. Mm-hmm. They have those. And then, okay, so if we cut off
I'm
its
saying
wings,
it flies for a while.
Oh, flies for a while. Okay.
Like a pelican with gills.
So we get a pelican.
A shark that can fly.
Okay, how about...
Sharknado. Never seen that movie.
I've seen all three of them. Maybe there's two of them. I've seen all of them.
You don't have time for video games, but you have time for all three Sharknados.
Yeah, Sharknado's good, man. Tara Reid's in it. Although she's not very attractive. She's like a meth addict now. But she's in them. Anyway, get a pelican, chop that motherfucker's wings off. Get a fish, staple them to the fish. Get a toddler, cut off its legs, staple the legs to the fish. You have a walking, flying fish.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
What if in the future we can remote control live fish and sharks? The Russian Navy has no chance. We just wait for them to...
Does the Russian Navy have a chance now?
We just wait for them to jump into the water, and it's shark time.
How did... Okay, back in, like, Eskimo days, how did they hunt whales? Because I've been thinking about this lately, and I don't think it's possible. Because they had spears.
They used their tusks to stab the whales.
Well, how did they even get near the whales?
Well, the Eskimos, they can swim for up to 30 minutes at a time. They use the tusks.
Whales? No, Eskimos don't just have a certain set amount of time that they can swim. They probably use boats.
Dude, the Eskimos had fins back then.
Dude, the Eskimos are irrelevant.
There's something we can all learn from the Eskimos, you know?
What is that?
That sometimes it's cold outside, and sometimes there's people while it's cold outside.
Okay, but how did they get whales?
Whale...
Okay, so they probably got boats.
Male.
What?
Whale. Male.
Yeah. We've been over this. But, well, what about female whales? Okay, anyway.
Female.
They probably got boats.
Male,
they got on the boat, they
female,
found a whale.
Whale.
Why couldn't the
female whale?
Why couldn't the whale just swim down? If it's being speared to death, why can't it just swim down?
Well, maybe they're migrating. You know, when you're driving for 10 hours, you're not thinking.
What?
Any gas station's
okay,
good
if
enough.
I'm driving...
You walk in, they have like...
Okay, if a gas station...
They have like 60-year-old M&Ms.
Doesn't have almond Snickers, then I'm leaving.
You can always tell by like... The thing I like about this whole oversaturation of like M&M flavors and stuff is you can always tell when gas stations are up to date and not.
Yeah,
because if you walked into a gas station, it's like 4th of July M&Ms, and you're like, wait a minute, it's March.
You think that 7-Eleven is really happy that 9/11 didn't happen 2 months later? Or 2 months earlier?
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't have called it 9/11 then.
Yeah, you're right.
Then we just said like, what?
Like a gas station.
Gas stations.
What's going on?
They would have changed it to, like Terrorism Day.
But that's what these people did to the
Whales.
freaking whales, yeah. And how did they get the whale on land? That whale weighs a ton.
They used their Viking ships, plural, and now they zapped it.
They zapped it. What does that mean?
Well, they had those ancient taser swords.
What?
Yeah, the Vikings. How do you think they won all those fights?
Well, yeah, because they were big, meaty men.
With taser swords.
They didn't have taser swords.
Oh, they have eels up there.
Yeah, they do have eels.
Eel.
So, you're just saying swing around an eel until it tasers somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get on board with that. But I still
And it was
don't think
cold
that
up
would
there,
help.
so they could use their tusks.
I still don't think that would help get a whale on land. That whale weighs a ton.
Who
John.
says it has to get on land?
More than a ton. Well, how else are they gonna,
You bring it
harvest
on the boat,
Well, how are they gonna get it on the boat?
one piece at a time.
I bet you get all.
How do you eat a
all
whale?
the boys in our school, and
You
we
don't.
can't pick up a whale. Every single boy in our school couldn't pick up a whale. Listen, I know a few whales, okay? And we can maybe pick up the whales that I know, but not a real whale.
I can carry mail. I want to be a postal worker when I grow up.
I've thought about that too. Like being a mailman. Because you get all government holidays off. You get health care, all the benefits of government employees, good retirement. They don't make a whole lot,
I just want a
but they make
bag.
enough.
A bag to put my own personal mail in, as well as other people's mails that I'm delivering.
And I heard that if you're a mailman for long enough, they let you keep the truck.
They let you keep the mail.
Their mail... What?
They let you keep other people's mail.
No, they don't.
They do.
What do you mean they let you keep other people's mail?
I mean, that explains everything.
What explains everything?
You ever order something and it doesn't show up on time?
Well, yeah, on
They're
time,
using
but
it for a couple of days. See, they don't need to keep it.
They just borrow it?
Yeah.
They don't borrow.
They borrow
don't
it.
actually borrow other
Yeah.
people's mail.
See, how long does it take to ship in a recliner from Nashville?
I mean, probably not too long.
Nope.
A couple weeks.
Nope. 5 hours. They're using the recliner.
Oh, no.
They're using the recliner, and then once they get another recliner, they ship yours to your house.
That takes
That's
a
why it
lot.
takes
That's a
some time.
lot of work.
Mhm.
And all for a recliner?
Yeah, I mean, you know why they call them horseshoes, right?
Why?
They had shoes on the horse.
Yeah,
for
I
their,
did
for
know
their
that.
hooves.
Yeah, you know why they call them fire hydrants?
They hydrate fire.
Exactly. Look at this little coin I found.
Coins. What a scam that is.
I mean, I'm
You
not.
don't
gonna-
think the government isn't putting something in those coins?
What's the government putting in our coins?
Different kinds of metals that are extremely poopy for your own.
Why are you talking so quiet?
Guys are listening to it.
Well, John, we're on a microphone. Yeah, they're listening to us. Well, you can speak up a little bit so everybody can hear you.
Yeah, but you can't trust the government.
Yeah, well, I know you can't trust the government. Like, you can apparently trust that Eskimos had taser swords?
Well, here's my theory.
Stop touching yourself.
I was trying to get something out of my pockets and it wasn't cooperating.
No, it wasn't cooperating. It wasn't looking too good either.
So, white horseshoes in the game.
Yeah, almost counts.
Well, those were the first lassos. They tied string to those, and they used those to capture the whales. And those turned into lassos. And around the same time, the cowboy era, they just took the string off the horseshoe to make the lassos. And you have a free horseshoe. What do you do with those? Hooves and the game horseshoes. Why else would you throw it at something?
Yeah, you know?
And they're good luck.
Yeah, I can't find a flaw in your logic. That's the sad thing. Okay, so you know how, like, the Mediterranean world is like the ancient world?
No.
Over there by, like, in the Mediterranean Sea, Greece, Italy, Egypt. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's like the ancient world. Like, that's
South Dakota.
what was happening in America and those places, like over here, while that was going on over there.
They're making arrowheads and stuff.
No, I don't know. Like, I think the Indians were later even than that.
No, maybe just people roamed free.
Yeah.
You know, the Aztecs and whatnot.
I feel like that was later. I feel like that wasn't until like, 1200s or even like after. That was like A.D. Anno Domini. That means the year of our Lord.
Yeah.
We technically are on a Christian timeline.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. A.D. It stands for Anno Domini.
No.
Which means the year of our Lord.
No.
It's true. It's what it stands for. We are in...
for after Domino.
After what?
Domino.
Dumbo?
Domino.
I was going to say Dumbo came out in like the 90s. They're coming out with a new Dumbo.
Why do they have to do that?
I don't
They
know.
don't have to remake all these movies.
Yeah,
They're
live
remaking
action.
Aladdin, Dumbo,
Did you hear
The Lion
Toy
King.
Story?
I don't want them to remake those movies.
Toy Story 4 had a new trailer earlier this week.
Oh yeah, so I mean I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, but the new trailer. I don't know how I feel about it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought 3 ended in such a good place,
Well, I'm fine with them making Toy Story, but why are they remaking Lion King and Dumbo? First
Live
of all,
action?
yeah,
I don't know.
we
And
don't need to
Aladdin?
do that yet. We could have waited.
Like
Couple
another
years.
20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Everyone alive right now has seen The Lion King.
Yeah.
Even people in like I don't know Swaziland have seen
Yeah.
The Lion King.
That's a place I'd like to go. Get it on in the Swaziland.
75% of the population has AIDS.
Okay, maybe I'm not getting it on in Swaziland. Okay, well, I guess that's just about a good place to wrap it up for the week, don't you think, John?
Yeah.
All right, until next week, we will see you then. Toodaloo.
See with like the waves.